Yeah. Do you need me to move this? You sure? Yeah. Hmm. Well, it says animals, food. Well, I know we fed them. Yeah. This one here is full. Right here. And this one's full because I can see the kind of a brown, a light tan or whatever, almost a light brown. And let's see, the water's full. So all three of the things are full. So we can just leave that bale here, probably, I would assume. Yeah, exactly. So now I could probably feed the. I wonder if cows eat that oats. I'll just leave the tractor or the. That's what I thought because I know my sister. She had to change from the. She would give the like she'd have the horses. They strictly had to be on grass. Okay, because the horse had a what they call a. Oh God. Oh, what am I thinking of? So I'll just leave that here. I need to. What I need to do is I need to get in the. Okay, hold on. I need to get in here and detach the trailer. I think. Yeah. Detach A. Okay. I detached it, so they're done. Okay, so I'll follow you back, and then I'll go. We can go eat lunch. Now I'll probably shut my Xbox off while I'm eating because I can't. I don't want to. I know it has a fan and stuff, but I don't like to leave it idle while I'm not using it because I can always. I mean, I can. You know, but I gotta check the fields too. To see how they're doing. So, oh, that's cute. Run into the fucking fence. You forker, you. I know a forker when I see one. Oh, but yeah, Kylie's calling. Okay, I'll be right back. Bye. I think I'm gonna get off for now. All right. Hello. Hold on. What now? You're in the city? You're what? Oh, what? Oh my God, Kylie, you little snot. What? What? You don't get no ice cream. You on the welfare. You can't afford it. You can't have none. Remember? We saw that on a show. I forget which one. I forget. Did you ever say that to Brian Wendell? Yeah, yeah, yeah. You wonder where? Oh yeah, yeah. Did Papa and I? We went to the Lime Springs for the Ann's family reunion in Lime Springs, Iowa, and we stayed in a we stayed in a motel, and Papa and I had to sleep on the floor because Brian and Michelle were sleeping in the bed, right? So anyway, and then I was dreaming, and I think I either sat up or something, and they heard me say they heard me say that, but I was still sleeping. I was talking in my fucking sleep, but I was sitting up, I think. You want to wear it, you can't. You can't have no ice cream. You can have no ice cream. You're on the welfare. You can't afford it. Can't have none. Yeah. Oh, are you? Yeah. What? When?
I think maybe today or tomorrow. I don't know. She's gonna come pick you up and bring you to town.
And where am I supposed to sleep at her house?
Grim, he ain't gotta sleep at her house. Go to my house. Girl, what if you fall down or something?
I know.
And there ain't nobody there and you can't get to your damn phone. I wish you would have stayed at home.
Well,
My dog,
I was gonna come, but I well
I
shit.
got a big old TV. You could have hooked up your shit to, and I got a bed that's high up off the ground. I got a riser on my toilet.
Yeah, I know. I just couldn't take a shower there if it's a little bench.
Well, you wouldn't need to take a shower there.
Why?
Well, you wouldn't need to. I mean, you could wait a few days. We're only gonna be gone a couple overnights.
Oh,
What's Brent?
well, she don't have to pick.
Turkey ribbon.
Well, I might let her pick me up tomorrow. I just don't want to go anywhere right now. Today, I'm having some problems with my. I've only had an hour's sleep because I.
Yeah, well, maybe you should go sleep in a real bed, like my bed.
Well, the back. They wanted me to go to the hospital yesterday or the day before. No, yesterday
They wanted you to go to the
or
hospital,
Friday.
but
Friday.
but you're staying at home alone. That
Well,
makes
no,
sense.
because I told them that the pain in my back it was radiating. I couldn't fall asleep because of the pain in my back. And I was supposed to go to see Dr. Ballack on Thursday, and they called me on Thursday and rescheduled my appointment
Well, it
for
looks like
next
we're just gonna
Friday.
have to. Looks like you're just gonna have to get rid of the couch and have a bed. We'll get her on the recliner so you can sleep in. Yeah, you can get her. Also lifts her up. Yeah, you can get a recliner or sleep in. That'd be good too. They've got another bed all the way back. You can sleep in.
Yeah, but what about people when they come to visit? There ain't nowhere for them to sit.
They still have a couch.
Oh.
There's a recliner on the couch. Get rid of that fucking wheelchair out of the living room.
Oh man, I'm farting. Oh God.
Farting?
Yeah,
Oh,
I'm
God.
sitting here farting.
Alright. Anyways, I'm
So
gonna let you go,
so
Grandma, because we're
so
almost.
so you're not that far from Minnesota, right?
We're close to Lime Springs. We're
Oh,
48 miles away.
from Lime Springs or from?
No,
Oh,
48
that's
miles
right.
from our
Cresco
hotel.
is by Lime Spring, not too far from there. But where Rochester is 48 miles, right?
Yeah, we're
So
48 miles away.
so
We went past the Cresco turnoff.
oh, okay.
We're probably pretty close to Lime Springs.
Yeah.
Lime Springs is only like 3 miles from the Minnesota border.
Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah, because yeah.
We
Um
drove up there and took a picture by the Minnesota sign, right? Remember that?
yeah, yeah. Oh yeah, that's right, I do. Yep.
Welcome to Minnesota.
Yep. Because I'd never been to Minnesota in a long time. I think
Oh, you've never been there before.
maybe not. I think well, no, we went to a different place so close to Minnesota, but it was oh shit.
Missouri?
No, do you remember? Do you know of a place called Quasqueton?
Yeah, but that's. We just came to. Yeah, Grandma, that's not by where we live.
Yeah,
Where
yeah,
we used to live. That was almost Minnesota. We used to ride our four
yeah.
wheelers to
Well, my
Quasqueton
the
and
mom and
stuff.
dad, remember when Papa and Nana had that bus in their driveway? Was it still there when you were little?
Oh, Grandpa got a brain.
Grandma and Grandpa Brain, yeah.
I don't remember it.
Okay, well they had a bus, a
Lime green,
camper
like
bus,
a
lime
truck.
green, and
That truck.
yeah, and then they had and we used to go camping at Quasqueton.
Oh
Yeah, uh huh. And I met a guy from Kennedy High School. I was when I was
yeah.
engaged,
Boyfriend.
or when I had no, it wasn't my boyfriend. Dan Richardson was my boyfriend. The one,
Uh,
the one before you. Okay. Anyway,
Another one.
so
Another 18 boyfriends.
yeah, 18. No, I don't think so.
17.
And well, Dan's the one that took my innocence away. So.
Ow!
Well, I got engaged to the guy. What do you expect? But I was 18 years old
I
too.
expect that. Well, I don't freaking care. I know who my grandpa is.
I know. Yeah, that one wouldn't have been your grandpa.
No. Thank God he ain't aging well.
Yeah. But anyway, so yeah, and Papa, are you sure we got the insurance? And I go, yeah, Paul. I said they take the insurance. I just got the on the 13th. I get the um statement, the bank statement back, and it showed
Oh.
Wellmark, okay, which is what we have. Okay, Blue Cross and Blue Shield, and they took $247.51 out of my check, out of my bank account. That means that's the second one they've done.
No, they only took out one.
Oh, okay. Well, then that was the first one. So for the oh yeah, because it was on the it showed it as the toward the end of the past the balance when you get the statement, it's always on the next one. So it'll take it out what in the because it was at the end of April, right? For May. Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, anyways, but yeah, it will normally be coming out at the first of the month.
Yeah, but
Alright, well, Grandma, I gotta get off the phone and pay attention to this.
yeah,
GPS.
okay. Well, I hope your tests go okay, and I just want to get this. I just want you to them to get you 100%. I want them to get these tests done, and I want you to get that liver, and so you can stay around. Okay, because that's what our goal is. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So you don't need. But will they make you? Let me ask. Maybe you don't know yet. When you get the donor liver, do you have to take rejection medicine for a
Yeah,
while?
I have to take rejection medicine, steroids.
Oh
I
my
might
gosh.
even have to take insulin
Uh
for a while.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. So, but just think though, the new liver will
But they'll
do.
have me on a feeding tube up my nose. They'll
Yeah.
have some tube. They'll make a hole in my neck for a tube, and
Uh
then
huh.
a respirator in my throat.
Yeah. 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 Because just to make sure that you're, and then they'll monitor your liver as you after the. Well, you guys will be in the same operating room at the same time too. Once they take the don't her liver, they have to have you have they
They
have
have. They only have 8 to 12 hours to take her liver out and put mine in.
right
Put
exactly.
it into me.
Yeah. Well, they have. Yeah, they've got to. They actually have to probably have the liver in a um on ice or whatever. You know how they put them in those the liver the organ transfer things to keep it. So they'd have to take you. They'd have to have it taken out of her and yours. Probably while they're taking yours out, they'll have to be taking the part she's donating to you out. So that's probably how it works, I think. But anyways, I'm all excited. I'm so glad you're getting there. I'm so glad. Anyway, so can are you on speaker, Kylie?
Grandpa, there's a. Never mind. Keep going.
Oh, is Austin? Can Austin hear me?
Yes, Grandma.
Hi, Austin. I love you.
Grandma, there's
Okay.
a speed camera coming up.
All right. Well, listen. I'm gonna let you
There's a
guys
speed camera coming up.
go. So I'll probably end
Just
up
find out.
if she calls me. I might. I don't want to go anywhere today. I just don't. I'm
Alright, Grandma, I
tired.
gotta get off the phone so I
Okay.
can pay attention.
Alrighty. I'll see you guys later.
Alright, love you.
Love you too. Bye.
Bye.
Hello? Hello? Yeah. Hey, you probably heard me, right? Talking? Yeah. Oh, yeah. Okay. Disturb, yeah. We stayed at the Cresco Hotel or motel with my niece and nephew. We paid 50-50 on the room, but they only had one bed. So I had to sleep. Paul and I, of course, were married and had kids, but we went to the Lime Springs, Iowa, which is like, oh God. Cresco is about 3 miles from Lime Springs. Lime Springs is right at the border of Minnesota. So they're only like 48 miles away from Rochester, where Mayo is. And they can't stay at the Mayo, but she has to go to a test every single day, and there's multiple tests that they'll be doing on her. And anyway, when we stayed at the Cresco Hotel or motel, I was dreaming about this one show where they go, let's see, I think it might have been on Saturday Night Live, I believe, when John Belushi and all them were on there. Um, and I sat up and I was dreaming, but I was dreaming and sat up and I started saying, you can't have no ice cream. You can't have no ice cream. You're on the welfare. You can't afford it. You can't have none. Nah, nah, nah. Like that. And I said it more like 3 times. And I never, and uh, I don't, I wasn't awake. I was actually up and my eyes were open. I must have been like sleep talking or whatever. But I don't remember saying that. And they were all laughing and then then I had to go to the bathroom or after a bit after probably they kept trying to wake me up so I would fall back asleep and sleep instead of sitting up, and oh my god. Cuz Paul told Kylie about us staying at the at that motel and what I said. So, because he's got relatives up there, their last name is they in Germany it would be pronounced Eins. It's IHNS, but in Germany it's pronounced Eins. And when they moved over from Germany to here, they pronounce it Ins. The H is silent, so it's IHNS, but that's a German name. Obviously, it's definitely German. But anyway, so I'm gonna get going here. I'm gonna eat something. And Kylie said that my daughter Bridget said, well, she was gonna come and get me, and I never said I wanted to go. I don't want to go anywhere because I'm kind of dizzy right now, and I don't want to go to Cedar Rapids. Well, I don't feel that. Yeah. And besides, anyway, my daughter Becky is the CMA. She's actually out of town with her daughter at the volleyball tournament. Well, I'm sorry, but I just don't feel like going anywhere right now. If I feel like I need to, I will call her or Heather and say, you need to come and get me. I really don't want to go anywhere right now. I'm relaxing, enjoying myself, and I just need to take it easy. So, anyway, I'm going to let you go. I'm going to get off here real quick and I'm going to eat something and then I'll come back on. If I don't come back on right away, it means that either she showed up or I'm talking to her on the phone saying, "Don't come and get me till tomorrow." Okay? All right. Okay. Well, I plan on coming back on because I haven't had a chance really to play with you or Robo for few days, So I'd like to play. So, all right. Well, I'll be back then in a little bit, and I gotta eat because yeah, I'm hungry. Yep. Yeah. Yep. Okay. And one of these days we need to get back on GTA and do some more of your stuff. Yeah. All right. Well, listen. Because you got the game, you got it for the console. Might as well at least play it because you got it. So, anyway, though, I'm gonna let you go, and I will talk to you in a little bit. So for some reason, if I feel like I'm getting lightheaded, I might lie down to let it pass. To because I'm here by myself. So, but if I need help, I'm not gonna sit here and uh just let myself go. Of course not. I know better than that. So, all right. Well, I'll talk to you a little bit later, and hopefully, I won't get sick and have to go to the hospital. So, that's exactly right. Okay. All right. Well, I'm going to get out of the party. If you're still or whatever, shit, I hate to. I'll just shoot him a. Yeah, but I'm gonna send him a message saying I had to get off because I had to eat. Plus, Kylie called. Um. Okay, that's what I'll do. All right, I'm gonna leave the party now. All right, talk to you in a while. Hopefully, cross your fingers. All right, bye. Shit, I better save. Come on.